Buddhism is the teaching of Buddha. The Buddha is the all-knowing one. The birth of Prince Siddhartha. His name was Siddhartha Gautama. He was a Sakya prince. His father was King Suddhodana. His mother was Queen Mahamaya. He was born in the Lumbini Park at Kapilavatthu on the borders of Nepal. He was born in 623 before Christ on Vesak full moon day of May. He was born in the Lumbini Park at Kapilavatthu on the borders of Nepal. On the birthday of Prince Siddhartha, the baby prince walked on 7 lotuses. On his birth, the baby prince walked on 7 lotuses and said, Agohamasmi lokasya, and so forth. Their meaning is, chief am I in this world, because he would become a Buddha later. The mother died 7 days after his birth. She was born in Tusita heaven. His mother's younger sister, Mahaprajapati Gautami, brought him up. She was also married to King Suddhodana. Mahaprajapati Gautami had a son named Nanda and a daughter named Sundari Nanda. The people were very happy over the birth of Prince Siddhartha. A great sage visits to see the baby prince. A great sage named Asita, also called Kaladevala, came to the palace to see him. The king brought the child to pay him due respect. The prince's feet turned and rested on the matted locks of the sage. He at once rose from his seat and saluted him with joined hands. The king also saluted him in the same way. The sage at first smiled and then wept. He smiled because the prince would become a Buddha. He wept because he would not be able to see the Buddha. Name-giving ceremony. The king invited many learned Brahmins to name the prince. He was named Siddhartha, which means wish fulfilled. 7 of them raised 2 fingers and said that the prince would either become a universal monarch or a Buddha. The youngest Kondanya raised 1 finger and said that he would surely become a Buddha. The youngest Kondanya raised 1 finger and said that he would surely become a Buddha. Ploughing Festival. A strange thing took place at a ploughing festival. On the festival day, the king with the baby prince and his nurses and many others went to the field to plough. He was placed on a couch under a rose apple tree. The nurses were watching him. Later they also went aside to see the ceremony. The thoughtful prince sat meditating under the tree. It was certainly a very strange thing for a child. The king was so pleased that he saluted him, saying, "This, dear child, is my second salutation." His childhood. The prince was very happy as a royal child. He was even better than his teachers. He was kind to all, especially to poor animals. His married life. Marriage of Prince Siddhartha and Princess Yasodhara. He married his beautiful cousin Princess Yasodhara at the age of 16, because it was the custom in ancient India. He married his beautiful cousin Princess Yasodhara. Yasodhara was the daughter of his father's sister Pamita. Her father was King Suppabuddha. She had one brother named Devadatta. When she got married, she was also 16. Some others of the same age are ministers Kaludai, Channa, and the horse Kantaka. The Bodhi tree at Buddha Gaya also sprang up on the prince's birthday. The prince married Yasodhara by showing his skill in the art of warfare. They led a very happy married life because they agreed with each other in every way. They had 3 palaces for the 3 seasons. He was merely enjoying worldly pleasures living within the palace.